Episode 155. We're here, baby. When do those
are we here?
When do those new jerseys go for sale?
Sorry.
For sale.
November. Late
November.
A couple weeks before the fight.
Oh, sweet.
But I'm gonna send them a couple out to the boys, Logan, Jake, fucking Steve,
Oh, fuck yeah, 6.
We'll see.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man, I'm stressed, dude. Mom quit working for me. Shayla's not working for me anymore. Family business. They don't add up, dude. They just don't work out. Yeah. So I've been stressed as fuck the last 5 days, but I've been back to training full time. So that's balanced it out a little bit. Mm-hmm. But dude, I just can feel myself wake up just knowing there's shit I have to do today. Just to once I get everything figured out, back on track, it'll be good. Yeah. Which should be, I think today I had made my last little phone call that I needed to do to get shit figured out. But fucking shit, man. No. Family and business is just, they say it's tough. They say it's tough, and they weren't lying, champ.
So my brother said, he's like, I've seen multiple families completely not talk to each other ever again when they start business together, especially if it's both sides aren't good at communicating. It's fuck, I bet, dude.
Yeah. But at least we learned, you know what I mean? We learned our lesson early. It hadn't been going too long. It's just because there's no, my mom lives with me, so it's never a mom-son conversation. It's always business, business, this, that. And then Shayla gets brought into it, and then they're talking back and forth. And then it's just Shayla doesn't come directly to me, and then she talks to my mom, and my mom it's just did not fucking work. Yeah. But it was good, man. It was a good learning lesson.
God, and just reading that Hickson book this morning too, just talking about how much when you're fighting at a high level, especially the elite level, especially championship level, how much your focus just needs to be there.
Yeah.
And just being a good athlete isn't good enough. The guys that are just only good athletes usually aren't the champions. It's the guys that are the good athletes that are constantly trying to get beat up and put themselves with people that are better than them constantly. And
just outside, I'm back on my routine to where it's cold plunge at night, meditation in the morning, journaling, eating good. I just feel so much fucking better. But that's what got me to where I'm at now, was just living that good fucking elite athlete level lifestyle. Because even in that book it said there's elite level at lifestyle, and then there's celebrity lifestyle. You can't live a celebrity lifestyle and be an elite athlete, and that's the fucking truth. But I'm glad it's okay, I got that little partying out of the way after the fight, and I'm back on my shit. And I said I'm not partying until my fucking fight in December. But what do you do if you got the same birthday as Drake, and you talk to him on Instagram, and he says, we're partying on our birthday together? What do you do?
You party with Drake.
You party with Drake. Well, dude, I'm just because you're basically in camp, in jiu-jitsu camp for your tournament October 7th.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm just gonna do what you're doing right now. I'm basically gonna be in camp from now until my birthday. Go out one night, maybe 2, and then get back, and then it'll be 7 weeks before the fight. So, in me and Brandon, Brandon wrote me out a good schedule. Garner sent me a nutrition. I'm fucking basically in camp right now. We did our mitts yesterday. I did my run yesterday. I'm gonna be in camp for the next 4 weeks until my birthday. But I'm going the fuck out.
5 weeks, getting completely serious, and then a little bit of birthday party, and then 7 weeks of back to serious.
It's funny. I told Danny last night, we were talking about my birthday. I was I want to keep it low key. I want to get a couple chicks up at the house and just not even get drunk. Just keep it low key. Just me, Danny, a couple chicks. Hang out, maybe some strippers, got a bunch of wands at the house, just do something cool at the house. But Drizzy says let's go to Toronto. Me and Jay are going. Luke coming. Tim can't because he don't got a passport.
Yeah, dude, I'll fucking go.
I think the passports, if you have one but you lost it, they renew a lot quicker.
Well, you probably should try.
Yeah, I probably will here.
Get to bed around 11:30.
But God, our buddy Ryan Allen was going to come on. He's just like, he's probably pretty high on the spectrum autistic.
Yeah.
He was going to come on, but then his dad didn't want him to come on. He's like, I don't want Ryan to shoot himself in the foot answering any questions. And his dad's keeping him away from people that have gotten the vaccine. He's like, people who've gotten the vaccine, my wife's a nurse, and that vaccine is fucking people up. And they're not talking about it. And he said, I don't want Ryan going to the Jiu-Jitsu Academy yet because I don't want him being around people with that vaccine spreading if it spreads. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That's a completely different fucking side.
Yeah.
But
Ryan would have been a great guest. Really good at jiu-jitsu. Probably he's a blue belt, right? But close to purple belt. Like I think so, right? He's good at jiu-jitsu. Just anytime you ask him what he's thinking about or something, well, I'm just thinking about this sequence in jiu-jitsu when I go to knee slide and then I get the underhook and then I go to back step and then like he just will go off. Like you can tell all he thinks about is jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. It's a cool sport for autistic people to get fucking hooked on.
Yeah, they just get good as fuck.
Yeah. So I wonder, is it still at the MSG card? Are they still requiring people to do that?
I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a good question.
I think they were initially.
Initially, they were, yeah.
Requiring people.
But they ain't no more.
Hey,
I don't know.
Jay, will you look at that Insta message I just sent you?
I don't think he had
about Ariel, what he just posted.
Well, dude, we got into our fucking pod studio today and our iMac, fucking the screen fell off.
That motherfucker decided to self-destruct itself.
It literally, the screen went boom.
It's those guys at Mac Media.
No shit. Really fucking did sperm.
Maybe I shouldn't talk too much shit.
What's this say?
It says, according to sources, a number of influential industry individuals have come together to create a new MMA league that is structured more like the NBA, NHL, NFL, rather than your typical MMA promotion. This new league would be also included and an athlete association that implements a CBA with 50-50 revenue share, guaranteed contracts, health insurance, career-ending insurance, and a pension plan. The plan is to announce the venture in the coming days, I'm told. They are hoped to launch in 2023.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like, okay, how many promotions have tried to do that?
Yup.
Like I remember the IFL back in the day. Probably many people don't remember that, but it was teams. They had teams and they paid all the teams a monthly stipend. Plus, when they fought, they'd duel other teams. Their 170 would fight another 170, and they lived together and stuff. But it just ends up going under. It's like you can't support it. But it's crazy that so the NBA makes 50%.
The players make 50% of the revenue.
The team.
Yeah.
And then split up.
I think something like that. Yeah.
Well, obviously not split it, but their contracts are different. That's fucking crazy.
And the UFC is like super low percentage.
Well, it's kind of fucked up. Like I like Ariel Haney, but it's fucked up that he even puts people in those positions. He knows how the UFC is. He puts people in positions to ask him. So he secretly asks about the pay. And he secretly asks these questions. It's like, God damn it, Ariel, you know how the UFC is.
And then the UFC, if you say anything bad about the UFC, they're going to try to fuck you.
Yeah, it's like,
who knows?
Fuck, yeah, who knows?
But like I was saying in that interview, dude, like it's all about perspective. I've made so much money outside the UFC because of the platform they've given me. So it's a perspective thing too, but also, yeah, I don't even fucking want to talk about that.
That's the thing. It's a fucking perspective thing. Even with your siblings working for you, or just if you look at things from different perspectives, it's like,
yeah,
it can be fucking
life
good.
could be worse, man. Life could be a lot worse.
It definitely could. Comparing up, it gets dangerous.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
God, all the different types of humor, dude. How many different types are there? 5.
I mean, dark humor is the only humor I know. What other humor is there?
Sarcastic humor.
I mean, I guess sarcastic humor and dark humor could go hand in hand, right?
Yeah, and those are the only 2 real types of humor.
Yeah.
There are 9 different types of humor. Which one are you?
The best.
Physical, also referred to as slapstick. This style of humor involves physicality.
Grabbing like a butt.
It can be everything from clowns to mimes to funny facial expressions to someone falling over. Or in other words, the entire audience of Australia's Funniest Home Videos. Self-deprecating. This kind of humor is a favorite among stand-up comedians, is which they basically make themselves the butt of the joke and are rewarded with laughs.
That's good.
That is a good one.
I like that one.
Surreal. As suggested by the name, this style of humor can be pretty weird, featuring illogical events, absurd situations, or nonsensical themes. Or in other words, just plain silly. The best example of this would have to be Monty Python. Improvisational comedy without a plan. Ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh.
Thank God you're here. Did you watch Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah, but I was too young. I never got the
Yeah.
jokes. Now I'm thinking back, I'm like, I watched a little bit, but I don't remember fucking any of them.
You ever watch any of that?
Nah.
Damn, so you guys are too young for that. But
I'm not
that,
too young. I just never really cared.
well, how old are you?
Dude, I'm
15?
15,
Just
bitch.
joking.
I'm 13.
I was just joking.
God
How
damn.
old though? 22?
20.
20.
So yeah, too young.
Damn. Wit
Bitch.
wordplay. Usually a play on words. This humor involves twisting language around the humorous results. Topical humor. Humor based on current events or trends. Saturday Night Live would be a prime example of this. Observational. The ability to poke fun at everyday life. Bodily. Ah, yes. The home of the old toilet joke. This everything is to do with farts or other bodily
Love
functions. Dark. Number 9. Dark. This style of humor usually involves some dark, depressing underlying themes, but throws some comical or unusual situations into this setting. So given the current political climate, you can refer back to joke number 7. It might come to a surprise that in a trial of 200 people, eHarmony found dark humor to be the least popular, while physical humor came out on top. Dark humor, a lot of people don't know what it is, though. And you say it, it's like, well, in these days, especially, you can get fucked. Just, God, that was just dark humor. I was fucking joking.
Humor. I didn't mean to.
I'm not a pedo. You know what I mean? But the guys joke about that. There's
Yeah,
comedians
they do.
fucking that joke about that.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
So a different kind of humor. Fuck, dude. How do you like your Performance Model 3?
I don't get on it too much, just every once in a while. But holy shit, it feels like you're on a roller coaster. If you actually put pedal to the floor, and once you hit like 40, 50, 60, it's like you're like
So that puppy's 0 to fucking 60 in what, 2 seconds?
3, I think.
Holy fuck.
It's
Because
stupid.
mine's a slower one, and I'm like, it's plenty fucking
Dude,
fast.
it's plenty fast. Yeah, the performance is just excessive.
Damn, but is it compared to driving around the Model Y? Do you like the car?
I like both of them. They're both different. Yeah, it's nice though because Danny drives the Y now, so we're straight Tessied up.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
get a
The
little
car is
ass piece.
fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Putting that self-drive on, I'm like, it takes full corners.
it's weird.
So the beta 10 or whatever's out, so it can drive full self-drive in the city. Have you tried it?
I haven't tried that. I tried like getting off the highway and then it like just made me have to take control.
Yeah.
But
It's so weird.
have you missed any exits yet?
No.
Just surfing, just fucking surfing.
But dude, after training, you throw that baby, get in the hub lane, and you just fucking buzz.
God, it's been so nice fucking training, comp training.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. Just pushing the fucking pace. Just having something you're training for too is just so nice.
fuck yeah.
But those Tesla bots, dude, I'm for sure gonna get a Tesla bot, especially when I'm older. Think the Tesla bot is going to be able to do everything around your house, and you can just focus on what makes you feel good and being healthy.
What if fucking cleaning makes you feel good? And then you stop doing it and then you're depressed.
Yeah.
And you're like, why am I depressed?
Sometimes it does, dude. Some of my fucking best quiet time is when I'm doing the dishes or when I'm doing those little fucking
Just cleaning up the kitchen.
whatever.
If I get, like, there's times where I clean, I'm like, this is kind of fun. Like on a Sunday, Danny and I cleaning. It's like, why is this fun?
Not too fucking shabby.
Not too shabby at all, Welch.
So what 9/11 show were you talking about?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's called Turning Point, I think. It's so fucking crazy just because I just know nothing about fucking politics and all that shit. But these guys talking about 9/11, the soldiers that were in Afghan, they're like, we didn't even know what the fuck we were there for, and like it wasn't going how Obama and their administration was telling the American people. Like it wasn't going like that. It wasn't realistic what was actually going on in Afghanistan. It just crazy because the Taliban would dress like the Afghan people, and then they'd be walking around the American soldiers and then fucking blow up suicide bombers. They didn't know who was Taliban, and they didn't have an actual mission. Like they didn't know what the fuck they're doing. This is what I'm getting from the show. So I don't know if someone's fucking watching it. You're stupid. Like that. Just fucking watch. That's what I'm watching. I just finished it last night. It was just fucking crazy hearing about that. And then the fucking Afghan people were like getting invaded by American troops, and they're like, "What the fuck? Like this is our country, and the Americans coming in here just taking out civilians and bombing us. So you guys are turning us into fucking terrorists because we need to fight back for our country." So it's just fucking crazy, dude. War is just crazy, and they spent $3.2 trillion or some shit in 20 years, and I don't know. It was mind blowing. It was like holy shit, because I never really paid attention to any of that.
Well made.
Did you
Yeah, it
know
was good.
that with all the money that the United States alone has spent on war since World War II, there would be enough money to house and feed every single person on the planet.
I believe it.
And that's like an actual scientific fact.
Jesus.
That is
Well, yeah,
crazy.
trillions and trillions of dollars. Fucking trillions of dollars is insane. I'm good, champ. My
God.
nose is already stuffed.
Being in the day too, where or who knows, you get fucking drafted. We're packing up. We don't have much experience. They're putting some shit on us and sending us over.
Giving us a gun and fucking heading out.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's crazy because like when it shows live footage of like the U.S. troops getting gunned, like pop, 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 and there's like, it's fucking terrifying. I bet, and it sounds like kids straight out of high school are like, I'm gonna go serve for my country. They probably thinks it like it sounds cool, and then you're fucking 2 months later, you're there, whatever it is. You're like, holy fuck, I could die
Yeah, no
and
shit.
not come back. My buddy just got shot. Like, it's fucking crazy. And then you come back even if you don't die,
You're
and your
fucked up.
brain's just fucking just fucked.
Yeah, no one to fucking help you.
And you're
Just
not
to-
allowed to take shrooms.
Just do some
Or
fucking
MDMA.
pain meds. Hit some pain meds, get on the heroin, and just cruise out.
Yeah, there's a movie about that with Tom Holland where he's a veteran. He starts doing heroin and pain meds and shit after he gets out because he's so fucked up mentally and physically. Yeah, Cherry.
Damn.
Damn.
Speaking of which, I fucking go to pick up Rick this morning and talk to my boy Jim. I said, Jim.
The blind
And
Jim.
he fucking, let's play it real quick. I'm like, God damn it.
Poor
Well,
Ricky.
it's like fucking A's. We should go see him.
So what's going on with Rick? This lady told me that I seen her, let's see, Saturday? I seen her this last Saturday, and she said that he's got colon cancer.
Ah.
Oh, fuck.
Motherfucker.
His lady said Rick's got colon cancer. And I think he's at Thunderbird Banner. Okay? What are you doing right now, man? I'm trying to...
What are you doing right now, man? So he's at the Banner, huh?
God, we pull in, can bring him some donuts or something.
For his colon. What did I wonder how that works. It's not like he has insurance or anything.
Yeah,
So they can take care of him, or
Like,
they don't.
I wonder if he has Medicaid or, but they
He
they
has
have to.
Medicaid,
They
yeah.
can't just turn you away, can they? I don't think they can turn you away and say nope,
Nope.
go die out there by the street.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know, but yeah, we should probably go see Rick
God damn,
because he's probably doesn't got much longer, dude.
for sure,
You know.
for sure. Jake, could you hand me that pod phone when you get a chance, brother?
I'm heading to LA this weekend because I'm talking to this gaming company to see if it's gonna fit to see if I'm gonna fit in with their team.
Oh no way.
Yeah, so
What's the company? You don't.
it's the Cowboys. It's the Cowboys. Complexity. Jerry Jones is like the main guy. He owns the Cowboys. So we're going to the game Sunday. So Danny and Elena and I are leaving Saturday. We're gonna go on the Shit Show podcast.
Damn, that's gonna be
With-
sweet.
Yeah, go on the podcast. And then Sunday we're gonna go to the football game.
So, what was the gaming company called?
Complexity Gaming. It's like owned by the Dallas Cowboys.
I wonder who else is a part of that little group there.
They're announcing a big. Well, I think there's like the gaming team, like the actual pros, and then they're doing like more of a content celebrity kind of thing, which I'll be on. But they said you could be on the pro team. You're good as fuck.
Complexity Gaming is an American professional esports organization that competes in Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, Call of Duty,
Yeah.
all these different ones. They're a franchise of the championship gaming series known as the Los Angeles Complexity from 2006 to 2009. That's going to be fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, and they got like PI, not like obviously the UFC PI, but they have like gaming PI centers in Dallas and stuff. And they're like, they have one in Vegas. Anytime we're in anywhere like that they have them LA, we can go and just game and fucking.
So, like the one we went to.
Yeah, pretty much like the Optic House kind of thing. But they were saying, yeah, we get hooked up with the Cowboys players. I said, let me run some fucking routes. Give me a contract, dude. I got wheels. You know what I mean?
But it's been fucking fun getting back into Madden, dude. Used to be obsessed.
Fucking Fruit Loop or like smoked me last night. I was so stoned though. I feel like I couldn't play as good as I could if I was a little bit less stoned or just sober.
Yeah.
But it was nice. I had to put my legs in the fucking, what are they called? The leg machine? I don't even know. Put my legs up, hit a bag of smoke, and fucking just put my headset on and just talk shit to War for 4 quarters.
You got your volcano in the living room now?
Yeah.
I bet that's nice.
Well, it's just kind of always been random. Just wherever I'm at, I just bring it out. But it's in the kitchen right now.
We get a fuckload of voicemails and calls. We can start going over them. You been watching any football?
Haven't been able to.
Yeah.
Been busy and shit. Fuck you. I want to get into football, dude. And I was like I said, dude, if I have like an actual connection with someone that I'm like, oh, they're kind of my boy, I'd want to watch them do good.
Yeah.
I just don't know anybody, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm sure I'll meet some of the Cowboys players this weekend, and it'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'll be sweet.
Connor's supposedly going to be there. So this might be the first time I actually get to meet Connor.
That'll be cool.
Maybe play some catch with the pigskin. I don't know.
Yeah. For the pod, what pisses me off is everyone talks shit about Sean's grappling. But in his fights, he doesn't even have to use it yet. And if his grappling is so bad, why did TJ and Cruz puss out?
True.
On the grappling match? And cash cow of the UFC since Connor is basically done since Sean and Salber. Yeah, dude.
I think it's good though. It's almost like a little secret weapon.
It is.
Like someone is going to not expect to feel what they feel when they grab a hold of me.
Exactly. And people don't realize that's all we fucking doing.
Yeah.
The videos I'm sending you, the stuff we drilling, that's all our focus usually is just getting good at grappling, getting good at offensive wrestling, getting good at defensive wrestling, getting good at fucking strangling people. But it's not, it's like, and then everyone knows, okay, get in his face, put him against the cage, put him on the ground. That's everyone's plan.
It's been everyone's plan.
Easier said than done.
Eat a knee up the middle.
Yeah, we're gonna start seeing some real motherfuckers that can grapple that have been grappling their whole life. So that's what we're fucking training for.
Yeah,
trying to find the weakest point and just being there a lot.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want a little pop?
Yeah, my nose is already stuffed. Yeah.
Things that piss me off: mental health and anxiety, and nicotine and vaping.
Dude,
God, it's so easy to get caught up in that anxiety, dude.
Well, the vaping and the nicotine
nicotine.
probably causing a lot of the anxiety. A lot of it. That fucking hitting that every 10, 15 minutes. That's so bad for you.
Yeah, I know. I hate my life.
Dude.
Like, is it the nicotine or is it the other shit?
So here's the actual science behind it. Is people try nicotine. Like, oh, it makes me feel lightheaded. Okay, they try it like once or twice. And then at that point, their brain stops producing certain chemicals, and then they feel that they want that nicotine again because they start to get anxious because their brain is no longer producing the proper chemicals. They hit the nicotine, they get that rush of chemicals again, they're like, oh, I feel fine. And then it just gets worse and worse as time goes on.
Yeah, that's fucking
sadly
shit.
the fucking kind of pit of hell that I've fallen into.
It's going to take fucking weeks or month even to just get out of that routine, and then it's going to be better on the other end. But it's self-discipline that's going to take you to the other side.
It's straight up taken me like a month to even think about quitting. And I've been trying to vape less recently, but god damn is that shit hard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It's a little bit hard for us to relate because we've never been really addicted to something that's like you're willingly self-destructing your body. Yeah. You're willingly grabbing this thing and
dude, it's literally throwing it away and not fucking having it at your house, not having it in your car.
Yeah.
Don't go fucking buy another one, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah, the biggest problem is the withdrawals. Like, I literally, if I go 4 hours without vaping, I get withdrawals. It's like someone who's addicted to fucking like Oxy. They go 4 hours without Oxy, they'll start to get withdrawals.
Yeah, but you're gonna get withdrawals if you want to get out of that.
I know, it's fucking shitty.
It says e-cigarettes, aka Juuls and vape pens, use a battery to heat up a special liquid into an aerosol that uses an inhaler. It's not just a harmless water vapor. The e-juice that fills the cartridges usually contains nicotine and then the propylene glycol, flavorings, and other chemicals.
Ugh.
Yeah, fuck. A lot of fucking young kids doing it. Yeah, a lot of. If you want to be a fighter or a grappler or anything
Any kind
athletic,
of athlete. Well, even just anything in general, dude. I swear
Yeah.
that's just bad for your brain.
you're really doing yourself a disservice if that's what you want to get good at, and especially if you're a young buck and your body's still developing. Putting that shit in there is holding you back, 100%.
Yeah. Fucking rip.
Yeah,
Rip.
fucking mental health and anxiety, dude. It's just so weird. Just because it's like, dude, we know how to deal with it, but we still get it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's like, well, and especially like your case, fucking more money, more problems, dude. You need that tap.
That's the literally the truth.
Good God. Good God. My kid's car rider line at school really pisses me off. Boot him out and keep him moving. My kid's car rider?
I don't even know what that means.
What's up, sugar?
What up?
Issue I'm having right now is I got this chick I was hooking up with
Oof.
pregnant now. Now I'm not sure what to do.
Is it yours?
Dude.
Find out if it's yours. And if it's yours, now you're a fucking dad. Get a job, make
Yep.
money, and provide for your family.
That's the thing, dude.
Don't get your girl pregnant, man.
And if you do, you
Sack
made the
up.
decision.
Sack
When a
up.
wiener goes into a vagina and it comes,
Tell you if-
that's how people get pregnant. And I
Thank you.
think guys forget about that.
Yeah,
I think
I did.
and it's hard, dude. It's fucking hard.
It's pretty easy to pull out.
Wear a condom. You last longer.
I feel like it's easy to pull out, but yeah, condoms, you last longer.
Well, dude, it's not the pulling out. It's
I
the
fucking hate
pre-cum.
condoms.
That's literally how Danny got pregnant. It wasn't because I came in her. I never would come in her.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking like that. We weren't trying to have a baby. I wouldn't come in her. We have sex without a condom. I pull out every single time, except for this time. I pulled out. It was the pre-cum.
God damn. It's just proof how fucking brutal those boners are. When you start thinking with your boner, dude, it's a dangerous game.
I think of my boner once a day, and it's
I know.
trouble. I'm about fucking stop. There's a massage on the way
only
here.
think with my boner.
Yeah, I don't have another thinking
I don't have
processor.
another head.
It's just nice. Just let the demons out early. You can be back
Yep.
at fucking sane.
Yep, get them out early in the morning. Just get you on your way.
Yeah, but the whole knocking a chick up, dude, it's like I kind of feel bad, but then again, it's like, damn, so you didn't know.
Yeah,
You didn't know that's where the wiener goes and busts, and you have a kid, and now you have a responsibility. You didn't know that. Fuck.
That sucks. Not sucks because it can be. I mean, Elena's fucking literally probably saved my life. I feel like in a sense, like,
Yeah.
but if you're not prepared, if you're not financially stable, if you don't have a fucking house and a job, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. It takes your goals now kind of got to take a sideline.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're providing for another human. Fuck. An issue that I have is being confident. You guys are fighters and always seem confident. How can I fix a simple issue?
What are you insecure about? Finding out what you're insecure about, and then understanding why are you insecure about it. I feel like is
Yeah. I feel like too is it you feel that way super unconfident if you never do anything tough. You never do anything that's tough, and it takes a little bit of like a little bit of heart and a little bit of balls and a little bit of overcoming, just quitting. Once you start doing tough shit like that, you're like, oh damn, I'm a bad motherfucker. Well, most people would quit doing that, and I didn't.
I feel
So,
like the biggest thing with 90% of people, if not even 100, I think everyone is capable of way more than what they think they can do.
100%.
yeah.
Well, dude, even just getting in that cold plunge and then getting out, you're just like, fucking badass because I did not want to get in that motherfucker
Yeah.
and I did. Everybody I put in that cold plunge, they've got out and screamed, just like, it feels so good that they accomplished it. And like you said, doing something tough. That cold plunge is a motherfucker, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I look at that thing every single night, especially after I already smoked and I already showered and I'm comfy and I'm warm and I'm like, all right, time to go outside. And then all I do is get in my breath, get in the cold, and I fucking just feel so accomplished. I'm like, fuck yes,
What
dude.
temperature is that thing at?
It's at 42 right now.
Fuck.
Do you usually do yours when you're after a smoke or before?
I've been doing mine right before bed. So I had already smoked. I'm like coming down from my high. I'm not necessarily high, but I'm not high. I'm just kind of like at the end of it. And it's just like, fuck. But I just been going outside for like 10 minutes. Me and Elena and Danny's going outside, just playing on East Forest and just trying to get into my breath and then just getting in.
preparing yourself for bed.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
a skill.
much.
It's literally a skill. Yeah, it's a fucking skill.
Yeah,
Sleeping's a skill.
That thing is a bitch. When I'm in my house, Brian and I do something similar. We do a little stretch with the dogs, and then before we go to bed, fucking gotta hit that plunge.
Oh.
Gotta get uncomfortable one more fucking time. But I know I'll sleep better. I know it'll make my whole next day better. I know it'll make my recovery better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for gaining confidence, dude, whatever it is, whatever the fuck you're into, if you want to do a mini triathlon, if you want to go compete in something, go do something where you have to train for and have a little bit of discipline, it'll make you more confident. 100%. Man, it pisses me off when chicks don't know what they want and then turn it on me and act like I'm playing with them when I'm just doing my own thing and trying to spend time with them. Like, I'm down to date and I'm down to just hook up. I'm down to fluctuate too. But if we're flirting a lot and then we fuck and you start to act like it's a hookup, I'm going to act the same. And it pisses me off when chicks flip it back on you. Like you only wanted them for sex and shit. Long story short, fuck them hoes.
I respect that.
Oh, fuck,
That
dude.
was some poetry.
Yeah, I think you just need to let them. They need to know what's up. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
More at the beginning. That's why anytime if I get a chance with some strange, I kind of let them know, like, I got a lot going on right now and I have a girlfriend. So I'm not really looking to kind of build a whole new relationship because I don't have time for it. I'm busy focusing on the shit I want to, and I have a girlfriend.
But I want to fuck you.
Yeah, but I would love to fuck you and make you feel good and you make me feel good.
Or
And
try to make you feel good.
you're not usually
In your
do it.
case.
Not usually.
Like, I'll try to, yeah.
But I think it works out better. You're not being a dickhead to the guy, saying like, "Oh yeah, no, we could be something and fuck him and then ghost him."
Dude, everyone's so manipulative. Like, just, it's crazy. Everyone's trying to manipulate everyone, always. For the most part.
Facts.
Yeah, and there's levels to it too.
And girls tend to be very good at manipulating people. Even Elena, like, she's learning how to, like, oh, I can do that, and daddy picks me. Like, they learn it at an early age.
I bet it's crazy.
They just get really good at it.
I bet it's fucking
Dude,
crazy.
it's so fun getting her dressed in the morning because I always wake up with her in the morning, take her outside, always go outside first thing in the morning. Out there, we were out there like 30 minutes this morning. I was just stretching and she's just fucking looking at rocks and like I'm telling her not to eat them, and then changing her diaper and then putting a little dress on her or something. It's such a fucking good routine.
It's fucking insane watching that little baby, like her programming. It's just getting programmed right now.
Yeah, and I'm teaching her everything I know.
Yeah. It's so far away, so it's hard to plan. But do you plan on putting her into a school? No, baby.
No way. TWBJJ.
That's it, baby. Learn English, learn whatever you need.
Spanish. She'll know 2 languages. What the fuck else you need to know? Algebra? For what?
Yeah, no shit. I'm buy like 400 right now, Chip. At least a bucket hat. Do they restock shit? Yo, when they gonna restock the merch? Trying to buy like 4 items right now, champ.
Yeah, I don't know. They're supposed to restock the merch. If they haven't, I don't know. Get the new shit, champ.
Yeah.
Appreciate you though.
Something that pisses me off or that I'm struggling with is the fact that I wasted 2 years of my life in Afghanistan. Only thing I got was body pain and PTSD. Lost a couple buddies and good people over there for nothing. Not to ruin any mood, just saw Sean's Instagram story. 14-0, love you, champ.
What did I post on Instagram?
The text. Choose text what pisses you off.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's funny. Or not funny. That's crazy. I was just talking about that Afghan. Dude, it's fucking crazy.
How many of those young bucks, 18, 19 years old, I'd be interested in a recruiting office, how they sell it to you. But I think they sell it to you, you get free school. Is that why a lot of guys do it?
You get free school. Find your self-worth in the world. Shit like that.
Oh, okay.
They try
A
to target
purpose?
people that don't know.
Did
what
you
they
go
wanna
in?
do yet. No, but I was gonna.
Okay.
I fucking about went in too, and I didn't know what the fuck to do.
I was
Yeah.
gonna be in the Navy and the Air Force at one point.
Damn, Navy SEAL Luke. Could have been the one that fucking got Obama. Or, Bin Laden.
Dude, I was like 10 when Bin Laden died.
You could have got him.
Yeah, I'm sure I would have found a way.
A little nade.
Yeah, 2 years of your life. Oh my guy's body pain, PTSD. It's like, fuck, dude.
Dude, I think it's, there's so many studies now with mushrooms and MDMA, but it's hard for like someone like that. It's like, how do I go about that? Where do I go to get?
The dark
Yeah.
net.
The darkness. I mean,
What do you mean if I wanted to get some mushrooms and go?
learn
how do you
out
do it?
how do I what dose do I mean you can Google things.
Tim Ferriss, dude.
Tim Ferriss, Joe Rogan, there's podcasts, I guess, but
website erowid.org, EROWID.org. It's a drug database. It's completely scientific, and they will tell you starter doses. They will tell you what to work up to, how long the experience is going to be, what possible effects you have.
That's pretty interesting.
Possible side effects.
Is it all drugs that are not bad for your body? Like
it's all drugs.
Heroin.
They have everything, including heroin.
Damn.
They will tell you every risk of heroin, every positive effect, every negative effect, every neutral effect, what dose to take, how long to take it for. It's
That's
just
probably interesting. What was the site real quick?
It's Erowid, EROWID.org. But yeah, it's to prevent people from fucking overdosing and dying.
Themselves.
Yeah.
well, dude, I was listening to one of Rogan's last podcasts, and they were talking about legalizing like cocaine and stuff. It's like, because you go to a party, someone you buy a little baggie, it's got fentanyl in it, you're dead. Or you go to the fucking store, get a little baggie that's pure cocaine.
Like a dispensary.
Like you go to a dispensary, it's fucking approved or whatever. It's they know what it is. You buy it, you're gonna get it anyway, whether you buy it from the fucking random dude at the club or you're gonna get it. It's just crazy, dude. Because how many people are dying from fentanyl?
That would also bring a stop to drug cartels.
Yeah.
And then what would they do? What would they get into selling?
Well, Pablo Escobar, for example, before Pablo got into the coke business, he sold TVs, VCRs, radios, shit like that.
Just steal shit.
Stuff that wasn't super commonly available over on his side of the world. He would steal it from the U.S. and have it imported in.
So that's what they do.
Damn, that's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts.
Cocaine cowboys.
Everything in my life is going pretty good, but I felt go back. I feel like we didn't really answer that question. Yeah, maybe depending on how old you are, maybe look into some mushrooms or
Well, if he's old enough to go to fucking war, I think he's old enough to do some mushrooms.
Yeah.
He spent 2 years there.
Yeah, and seeing a fucking mind mechanic.
Dude,
if there's something in your mind that's fucked up.
Which could be expensive too, but military should pay for that, right? I don't know. No?
Yeah.
Not for the mushrooms.
No,
for a mind mechanic.
For a physical therapist.
Mind
therapist.
Okay, so
Mind
they're
mechanic.
supposed to pay for that, and they tell you that they'll pay for that, but I've known multiple people that have been out of service for 30 years now and still haven't gotten any medical care paid for by the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Take some of my
Goddamn.
taxes and go do it.
Yeah. And just getting around a good group, dude.
Dude, a good
Getting
group
around
of
a good
friends.
group.
Important.
Everything in my life going pretty good, but I felt a switch a couple weeks back. My passion for life is just slowly fading. Not sure if it's because I'm taking a break from smoking or what. Would love to hear what advice you guys have.
Dude, just like you said, comparing yourself up. It's like, okay, is it because you're looking at Instagram and you're seeing other people? You're looking at Steve will do it, seeing him partying and having this great time all the time, and you're like, God, why can't I be like that? I mean, I think a fucking good tool that I'm getting back to, because when I'm just going all the time, like when we were going trips, I don't set that time where I'm like going outside and doing my breath and stuff and being fucking grateful for what I have. Mm-hmm. And even if you're not in the position I'm in, you're in a position that a lot of people would want to be in. Fucking people that are getting bombed in other countries right now, like they would love to be in the position you're in. Whatever, I don't obviously know your position, but being grateful for what you do have, it's a skill. It's a fucking skill.
Yeah.
That you can build and get better at, and I think in turn make you more happy.
Yep. Fucking that's it.
Stillness is the Key book by Ryan Holiday. I'm re-listening to it. It's such a fucking good reminder that stillness and just having that quiet time and the quiet mind is so fucking important.
100p. Dude, and there's some weeks, some shit's going bad. Shit hits you all at once, and you're like, what the fuck? You're going crazy. Dude, but you end up getting out of it. You'll end up getting out of it. And sometimes you get burnt out on something if you have a passion. Sometimes you get burnt out doing something so much. Fucking take a week off. Chill out. Get your sleep lined up, baby.
Yeah, and you're not your emotion. If you're feeling a little depressed right now, it doesn't mean you are depressed. If you're feeling anxious, it doesn't mean you are anxious. It's just the feeling you're having. It comes and goes just like fucking everything.
Yeah, fuck yeah. What's the deal, boys? It's Mako Myers. Nothing kills me more than a know-it-all. Someone who never listens or takes their own advice. A fat person giving nutrition or fitness advice, but eats McDonald's. Or sketchball giving mental advice. Person, first thing out of their mouth is always, oh, I know. Well, if you knew, you wouldn't be acting like a dipshit. Keep going, boys. Y'all helped me change my life 360. Y'all boys and Brandon. Couldn't appreciate y'all more. Maybe we cross paths one day.
Hell yeah. God, dude, I feel like I enjoy this mindset so much more, and this, like, being this person, Sean, rather than partying. I feel like I turn into Sugar, where it's just like, fucking, where's the next high as far as going out with the boys, which is fucking fun. It's just a different fun, and that fun comes with anxiety. Like, that fun comes with more anxiety rather than living this life where it's like fucking just routine. Just a healthy routine fucking feels so much better. But also it's harder to, it's like, it takes a while to get into that. Because right after partying or whatever, I'd come back Monday, Tuesday, like, it'd be in a routine, but it takes like, but then I'd leave again. Then I'd try to get back into my routine, then I'd leave again. But now that I've been back in my routine for a while, I'm like, oh my God, this is so fucking nice.
Fuck yeah.
Just improving so much more.
Especially when all the shit that you're dealing with gets kind of smoothed out. And then, you know, when you're training or train for the fight, you train hard and you know everything's done for the day. You don't have to stress about nothing. You just shut your body off. It's going to feel fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I should be hopefully done here soon with all the, but dude, like you said, more money, more problems, a fucking real annoying thing.
This question real quick, because people who cut weight for jiu-jitsu, I don't really recommend cutting weight for jiu-jitsu because it's a fucking pain in the ass and it takes the enjoyment out of the way of competing a little bit. But for fighters, this weight cut is getting pretty hard. Any help? Dude, I've spent so much time at Sprouts and stores looking at foods and stuff that just have no calories and just don't weigh anything and don't have like a ton of shit. Like rice cakes, depending where you're at in the cut, raw almonds, maybe some salted almonds, handful of cranberries is always good. Apple and almond butter is always really satisfying. Just small things you can nibble on. Zevias, they fill your stomach up quick.
Yeah, they're nice. Buchas are nice, but those are...
Going through a divorce right now, the one thing that really pisses me off is the fact that the parents are bringing us, the kids, into it.
Oh. Yeah.
And it is making so much harder on us to get through this. Bringing the kids into fights, etc. It's just really hard and really annoying, grinds my gears.
Well, dude, I think that literally comes down to communication from your parents, that they just didn't learn how to communicate, and now they just bring the kids into it. It's just it's crazy to see the lack of communication skills.
Yeah.
But I feel like Danny and I being in the relationship we're in has forced us. Like, if we want to be together, we have to communicate, or else we're going to live a miserable life or just not be together. So the relationship, I mean, even you and Mariah, I've seen you guys go through it too. It's like you have to communicate when things come up. And I think being in an open relationship forces you to have those conversations, other than if you're just in a monogamous relationship and it's just kind of fake. I'm not saying that it is fake, but it's like...
Yeah, if it is,
you're not going to have those conversations. It's just going to be fucking...
You're just wearing your mask when you're at home. Yeah, well, it amazes me sometimes, like seeing parents and the lack of awareness they have on how they're treating each other and their little kids sitting there watching it. Like their little kid doesn't have any fucking idea what's going on. Never see their parents like love each other or communicate with each other or how you're supposed to love a person. And like and kids get fucked up from that. Yeah. Especially this kind of divorce shit, depending on what age you're at. And the kid kind of getting that guilt on them. But if you're at an age old enough to where you can read books like Awareness by Anthony DeMello, which at an early age, if I'd read that book, I'd be like, what the fuck is this talking about?
But I like even what Naval said. I'm pretty sure, I think it was Naval. He said, even if you don't like really grasp it and you still read it, it goes into your subconscious. It's still in there somewhere. Didn't Naval say something like that?
Yeah.
I feel like he said something like that, or at least that's kind of made sense for me before too, where I've read books where I didn't fully understand it, but then I feel like something clicked eventually down the line.
Oh yeah.
But Mastery of Love is fucking one of the best books when it comes to relationships.
They'll tell him to Zell. Like people saying, hey, I've been reaching out to Steve and he's not going to respond. He's not going to respond. Especially with people trying to mooch off stuff, seeing people give him stuff. It's like, dude, you know how many millions of messages Steve gets?
Insane.
So just might as well not.
Yeah.
I live in Canada. Something that is pissing me off is the ridiculous COVID restrictions. It's so funny, the conversation I had with my mom, and I sent her a couple of different articles and told her about Matt's blood clot in his leg from the vaccine, because she's like, the vaccine is, you should get it. They talk about it
on CNN.
No, they talk about it at the church, and we know our governing body's looking out for us, governing body of the church. But then I sent her some articles, a couple different ones, and she's like, wow, I can't believe that. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to start enforcing that COVID anymore. So I was like, oh, that's good.
She open to that?
She's just not, yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah.
It's pretty cool.
What pisses you off? Life, man. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, you could end it, and then you're fucking one. No, jokes.
You could end it. Something that really pisses me off, the fact that Sugar isn't even fucking ranked.
Dude, unranked fucking champ. You see that shit? You think I give a fuck if I'm ranked? I don't give a fuck. I said on Ariel, if you're not champ, what are you? I don't give a fuck if I'm number 4, 3, 15. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'm number 15 in the world. If you're not champ, you ain't shit.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Thanks.
Timbo Sugar, I got a question for you. How much is a decent dose of mushrooms to lower my ego?
Oof, I'd say 2 grams. I feel like 2 grams kind of is a good, like, because I'm pretty sensitive to all drugs, and I think 2 grams is a good. Some people that aren't sensitive, 2 grams might not be enough, but I'd start with 2 grams.
I'm not experienced.
Yeah.
An eighth.
Yeah, an eighth is the max you should go for your first dose, because an eighth is going to feel like 2 really solid tabs of acid.
Yeah. Doing mushrooms the 3, maybe 4 times I've done them, it's like, I feel like it's not enough to give advice to someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tim Ferriss and the people he talks to are actual experts. They dedicated their lives to it. Yeah. So it's like, those are the people to learn from.
Definitely better, yeah. People learn from. But I would say 2 grams if you're not going to listen to anyone else and you just want to fucking listen to me. Yeah. Try 2.
Or go on that site, Heroin. It'll tell you 2 grams as well.
Yeah, see? Shit, I might have read those. Yeah. When I was high, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard people, though, it's people that are, kid that was my student, he said, I did some mushrooms and it wasn't good. But he wasn't in a good space mentally.
Or environmentally, maybe.
Yeah, and his setting wasn't good either, and you're not in a good space mentally. Like, don't try that shit. It could fuck you up worse.
Yeah, it's just going to take every emotion you have and times it by 100.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I've been falling on top of the world lately and might even be getting too big-headed.
Same.
I want to do a mushroom trip, but only have done microdoses. What do you feel is a good amount to lower my ego? Dude, fucking read that book, Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday.
He's got to be one of my favorite writers as far as, because, I mean, I haven't read a ton of books, but most books I've read have probably been Ryan Holiday.
Yeah, short, easy reads.
He's just so good. Even the Daily Stoics, like I read that every day. He's just fucking so good at wording things.
What really grinds my fucking gears is pooping fresh out of the shower.
Oh God, dude!
True,
I don't ever do that. Why would you ever do that?
You know what I've been doing lately? Sometimes I'll go to like at a restaurant. I'll go wash my hands before I eat, and then I'll be like, "Fuck, I have to pee."
Yeah.
And then I have to pee again, and then I don't wash my hands.
Yeah, exactly.
My wiener's clean.
Okay, what's cleaner? Your wiener fresh out of the shower, the lower shaft of your wiener fresh out of the shower, or the handle of
At the bathroom?
the bathroom.
Your dick.
Usually you're not fresh out the shower when you go sit down to eat, though.
My cock 90% of the time is fresh out of the shower.
You're just constantly in the shower.
Yeah.
Cock shower?
Go home and wash it off every hour.
Yeah.
That's one thing nice about those Teslas, dude, and being in AZ. They fucking keep it cooled down. You get in that car, it's cooled down, it's ready to go.
Yeah.
You
What about the
AC
frunk?
running. Frunk's nice. For
Throw your dirty
sweaty
clothes
shit.
in. Yeah, that was a good idea. I never thought about that, but you said that, and I've been doing that. It's nice, the frunk.
Well, you used to smell my old cars, especially in AZ. you lose a pair of shorts that are from our competition training, fucking drenched. But this frunk is completely plastic. You can throw it in there. It's fucking money, dude.
Yeah, I pee in mine sometimes.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired of being broke. I try my ass off to grind out a job or try to find something I enjoy doing where I can still make a good income, but I have things keep popping up that set me back. I want to be able to do more things that I enjoy, but I simply can't because I can't rack up enough money.
Dude, you gotta just get a little side hustle, young blood.
Yeah, man, I work 5 jobs. No excuses.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Hit us with a few.
Hit it with a few.
All right, so we got Mac Media, like before. I work at my mom's store. I just do that every other week, one day of the week. And then I have DoorDash, this place, as well as I have a studio that I run out of my room for like recording.
So
artists.
how's the DoorDash?
DoorDash is okay. I don't know. It's like my least favorite. Of all
Does
the
it
jobs.
suck when people don't tip?
Yeah, it fucking sucks dick. And I understand it because when I order delivery, like, I never fucking tip, dude. I'm already paying like $6 goddamn to have that shit delivered.
Yeah.
So I definitely understand. I ain't gonna get salty, but like
Okay.
the fucking base pay for a short delivery is $2.50. So
For a short delivery, okay.
yeah. So like, and that can be like a 20-minute delivery.
But the guy that you're delivering to is probably fucking broke too. Well, if he is, he probably shouldn't be getting delivery. But that's something we've been way better at is tipping.
Yeah.
I've been
after-
tipping way more.
When
And
I
it's,
get tipped, it's very nice, but I ain't gonna get salty.
It almost makes you feel like, fuck yeah, I bet they're pumped
it
up.
gives
about
me
that.
anxiety. And like, God, I could have bought something else.
I get-
Really?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, there's one time someone left like a $5 bill poking out of their doormat with a note that said like "thank you," and I was like, one, why didn't you tip in the fucking app? But two, thanks, man.
Why would you? Would you rather him
Great.
tip in the app?
I don't really care. It doesn't matter. I still get because
Cash is cash. No tax, champ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they don't tax your tip anyway. So
I think I think you still get
Well,
taxed at the
oh
end
yeah,
of it.
you do get taxed at the end of the year. That's a good point.
are you you're when you're doing DoorDash, obviously you're a individual. What is it?
Sole proprietor.
Yeah. So they make you sign a 1099, right? So you have to pay your own taxes out of what you make.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
Instead of the company having to pay the taxes
Yeah,
for the employees.
Instead of them taking out the taxes like every time they pay you, you get all the money up front, and then at the end of the year you got to pay your taxes.
Okay. So usually companies that pay your taxes for you, they take it out of your check.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take it out of your check, and then you usually get most of that back at your tax return.
What sucks with UFC is they don't. If you make $200,000, they don't give you $140,000 and say that they're taking out the $60,000 tax or whatever
on
it is.
you.
It's on you.
Yeah,
So I have to
that's
fucking
how it
have a
is with DoorDash.
separate savings account just for taxes.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
sick, man. It's
It
sick.
is. Sugar Show, I've been following you since your fight with Shane Sargent.
Oh
That was an
shit!
early stop.
That was no. He finished me.
And the Bro Malley show has been awesome. Keep
Thank
it
you.
up. You and your brother are funny as shit when
Thank
you're
you.
baked. Good luck with your 2022 run. Cheers to more knockouts.
What
Has
pisses
Daniel
you
been
off?
enjoying it?
The
Pod? The Bro Malley show?
yeah, I think so. I think he's been liking it. He's been doing good. He's uploading the videos. He
Good thumbnails.
yeah, he's been doing thumbnails. Doing he loves when we get a little sponsor because he gets some extra cheddar. But yeah, I think he's enjoying it.
Hey, my name's Chris, and if I had one thing to ask you, it would be how do you stay motivated to get up every day and put the work in? My worst problems is I'll work my ass off for a week, then just like the dedication seems to just fade out. I don't know what I should do to help fix that. Do you have any pointers? Big fan and wish you great success and wealth. Dude, you gotta reprogram your brain.
Oos, you said it, champ. Someone had to say it.
It's
Dude,
fucking hard to do.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
programmed and you don't even know you're fucking programmed by your parents.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's just like, okay, well, if I don't train, I'm going to get beat up. I don't really want to get beat up.
Yeah. Yep. Damn, it's a long one. We'll read it, and if it's not good, we'll just stop. Hey guys, I've been on and off relationship for the past 3 years. This girl in high school broke up with her boyfriend to take my virginity, but we're together for a bit. Never made it official because she went back to him. She would come back. God damn it, this was long. I don't know if I can read it, brother. Do you think I should fight for this relationship or just let it go? Is it salvageable?
No,
go.
cut her out.
Let it
that's
go.
the exact story of my ex.
Let
cut her
that
out.
bitch go.
She's a bitch.
And what did she do to you again now, Luke?
She fucked
Same
her
exact
friend.
thing. So she was dating some guy, and I met her, and then for whatever reason, my ugly ass was apparently more attractive to her. So, we fucked a couple times, and then she dumped his ass for me, and then never made it official. And then she like went back to him.
So if she would do that to him, what made you think she wouldn't do that to you?
Oh yeah, I was always
So you always got to be aware.
Well, yeah, so I was very suspicious of it. So like I knew it like right when it happened, and I dipped. I was like, "All right, goodbye."
Dude, relationships are just the craziest
It
thing.
is.
It just brings out all your insecurities, all your jealousy. Relationships are crazy. Looking back on how I acted in high school, if I was with a girl and like somebody complimented her, or if anything looked at her ass, I would feel this like overwhelming. I'm just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? That was just my insecurity, thinking I'm not good enough. Or
Yeah.
and it literally always comes back you could work on yourself.
It's crazy.
Insecurities.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What's up, Tim and Sean? I play competitive Halo and I'm wanting to go pro, which is a major grind, but I feel like because of this, I miss out a lot of social interaction. And it really starts to weigh in on my mental, and I struggle with finding a good medium. Was hoping if you had any advice on how to deal with something, or if you had any good book recommendations for competitors. Love your guys' content. Damn. So how much of a
I'd say
how much
8
is
hours a day.
a competitive is this now? Because kids see kids being successful, they like doing it. So how many kids are doing it 8 hours a day and not?
There's a fuck ton of people doing it, man. There's so many.
Like millions and millions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Dude, a routine, a schedule. It's just like, okay, I'm going to game these hours. I'm going to fucking go to church on Sunday, do whatever your fucking schedule is. Just make sure you have social time. Like, hey, I got to kick it with the boys today. We got to go to dinner tonight. Like, you got to have guy time, girl time, whatever it is, friend time, family time. But dude, I don't think gaming that much for you is good for your brain. I don't know.
You gotta set aside at least like 4 hours a day to do other
To
shit.
jay off.
And then
at
who are
least.
we to say? So it's like some person does that and then they end up blowing up. Like,
But is blowing up worth their happiness?
So
Yeah,
so
I don't
this is kind of like one of the things Gary Vee talks about in one of his books. He says you can choose the balanced life and possibly be less successful, or if you really want that career bad enough, you can ditch the social life completely and just dump it all into that career. And there's a good chance that you will fucking blow up. And so you
even a bigger
anxiety.
chance that you'll fail, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you have that determination, you will succeed, but it depends on what you consider success to be.
Yeah. I'd love to have a pro gamer. That's what I was texting you the other night. Have a pro gamer who does it, who came up.
Yeah.
And just talk to him about the grind. Because so many fucking guys are doing that, dude.
Yeah. Well, I think once I have this conversation with these guys in LA this weekend, it will be good. We'll get some good connections because I know there's some guys out in Phoenix. I just don't have their connections, but it'll be good. That shit show podcast should be fun. I want to, because I'm sure relationships will get brought up on there. And every time, like even on the Impulsive podcast, talk about open relationship, it's just so one-sided because it's just me talking about it. But it's going to be so good because I asked Danny last night, I'm like, will you come up? Because she's fucking shy, dude. She doesn't like to be in the spotlight. She doesn't like the fucking attention. But I said it could be very informative to a lot of relationships because look at our relationship. It's been unique to a lot of people. Me and you have both grown so fucking much as just outside of just the relationship is by ourselves. And she's like, yeah, I'd be down. So it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, she's getting her English is getting better too. I can't imagine because Danny came over here and she didn't have anyone.
She's like 9 years old.
Yeah.
And she went to an English speaking school. She said she just had a couple friends that spoke Spanglish that could kind of help guide her. And like some of the teachers like
Can't even imagine that.
learning English.
So I would have a tough time going on people's podcasts, but she's getting better at talking.
It's been
and
20 years now
communicating.
in America. So she's definitely gotten better.
Yeah.
But even when she was a young girl, she was probably super shy and didn't just like practice her English. I think she said in high school was the first time she felt comfortable having like a conversation
Yeah.
in English. So crazy, dude. Even Elena is going to speak both. Like when Danny speaks Spanish to Elena, it just makes my heart tingle. It's like, oh my God, it's so crazy. Elena's going to be like, why doesn't Dad understand us? Like, I do.
Another thing that pisses me off, this guy says, is when someone is driving slow as hell in the left lane.
Bruh.
The lift goes on and on. I get pissed
lay on the
off
horn.
too. I want to fucking zoom by him, and then I catch myself doing it. I'm like just cruising the left lane. Something else is on my
You
mind.
do
And
that.
then people rip around me. I'm like, God, I was just doing the fucking same thing.
Yeah, but the Tesla self-drive, dude, just surf.
You know what sucks? On certain roads, the max speed is limited to the exact miles per hour.
On the Tesla.
And one of my main road on Northern
Yeah.
is restricted like that. I'm like, fuck.
Who do you think is going to be the first one to jay off with the Tesla self-drive? I kind of want to, just to do it.
Yeah.
Just like say I did it.
Dude, get some Roadhead or something.
No, I want to jay off.
Yeah.
Just watch porn. Just like my windows tinted. They're dark.
Dude,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
that bitch has a fucking tablet in there. Just
Oh, no, you can't watch it on there when you're driving. I'd have to do
Yeah.
it on my iPhone.
The theater's locked. Yeah, I'm sure there is, like, because it would be sweet to be able to have the theater unlocked where you can watch a podcast while you're driving.
Yeah, that would
Instead of just listen. It'd
Yeah.
be way better.
Yeah,
just
maybe not.
Every
Maybe
once in a
not.
while,
You're right,
glance
you're
at it or something, like at a red light or some shit.
Yeah.
God, I need a. Yeah, it's crazy how many different audibles there are, different podcasts there are. Because sometimes I'm like, fuck, there's not really a book or or a podcast that I really want to listen to, and I hate just listening to music because I feel like I'm missing out on a opportunity to learn. But I just have to. There has to be something out there that I'm interested in that I want to listen to. Different podcasts, different books. Just you gotta find it.
Yeah, for sure.
Look up Alan Watts.
Oh,
He always trips you out. Always trips you out.
I was funny. I was thinking about that actually last night because I got gifted a book, Alan Watts book, when I was like 20. Tried to read it, could not fucking understand it. Tried to read it again when I was like 22, just didn't get it. I haven't tried to read an Alan Watts book in a while, but I feel like I could finally maybe grasp it a little bit.
I've read like 5 books from him in the past month.
Damn, 5 in a month?
Dude, I read like 3 books a week.
Really?
Yeah.
The fuck? I can't even read.
That's okay. You don't need to read. You just beat people's asses.
Just beat off.
Yeah, that too.
What else we got, Wells?
Pick this number up from Sean's Instagram story. Issues I'm having as of late. There's a really big one. Monday morning, my relationship came to an end, and I've come to terms with it. Only the fucked up part is that I'm still trying to get through getting used to being without her. In hindsight, the relationship was nearing its end, causing of her problems, her selfishness, and her unsatisfactory companionship she began to showcase after at first. She showed she was wife material. It's the longest, most serious relationship I've ever had, and I'm just trying to get through it. Hell, to me, it was even if the woman I met fell in love with died. She started acting very different, even her own daily routine and work life. I hear from ladies and friends who work with her and talk with her and everything, and just everything. Wife material first, only for the dissipate at the time revealed for her true colors.
Maybe she's dealing with some shit, dude. Girls go through some shit. You guys break up for a little bit, and then maybe fucking reconnect in a month and a half. Both work on yourselves, and then you guys come back better than ever.
It's so fucking weird that people will get married, they'll sign these contracts, and they'll know each other for a year. 1 fucking year.
Or they're 20 years old, and they've known each other for a couple of years, but they're still 20.
Yeah.
My sister's friends are getting married.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
I have like 3 friends that are married, and they're all, in my opinion, stupid, but they're also all in the military, so I kind of get it. And they're like, I want to get married before I die.
Well, I think a lot of the marriage too is a big influence from their parents, and a big influence from watching the movies from a young age. This wedding day
God.
that I can't wait for. But yeah, getting married and only knowing the partner a little bit, and then this commitment. It's like, fuck.
I think it's a tax write-off too, which is another like incentive from the government. Like, get married. It's a tax.
Yeah.
I think it's a tax, not write-off, but I think there's something there.
I bet divorce courts and divorce lawyers, I bet it's a booming business.
Oh God.
Dude, yeah. Over, I think 60% of marriages end up in divorce within the first like year. Or something.
God.
Yeah. It's like you're hanging out with this person. Have you seen this person yet at their worst? Like, how do they respond to that? How do they start treating people around them? How do they interact with your family? Or how do they interact when something doesn't go their way? It's like you don't know all these fucking things.
Have you ever been with them when they're on their period?
Holy hell.
Those bitches turn into something.
I know. I always give Mariah a little break, too. I'm like,
She's on her period? It's like, well, if I have a boner, then you have to give me a break.
Yeah.
Because when I have a boner, I'm different, too.
Yeah, in terms of fucking, I'm sure it's hard to get used to. Like, you're with this person every fucking night. You have the same routine every night. And then for the longest time, you're picturing it being forever. So you picture your future being with this person. Then all of a sudden, boom, it's done.
I feel like it's all a fantasy. It's all mental. Just
Of course it's all mental, yeah. It's like
when you were laying in bed with her that before you guys broke up, were you happy? Were you just like, God, this is magical? No, probably not. You're like, fuck, I want to jack off right now or something else.
It's weird when you think back on something, especially relationships. You don't think about the bad parts. You just think about the good parts. And then you start missing that person. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and then you got to really like kind of sit back, look at it from another perspective and be like, holy fuck.
I'm safe.
Crazy bitch.
What are we at for time, Jay? We're probably
47.
fucking running out of...
You're at an hour and 5 minutes.
Wow! Congratulations, we hit an hour.
We did, and we didn't
Everything's
even
all
get through
dead. We're just still
half the
talking.
questions, but that's good. Anytime we can rip up these
I
questions.
think
There's hundreds of questions.
Let's do another. Let's
Hundreds.
do a 30 because I reshared it on mine, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do like a 30-minute one soon and post it on OnlyFans.
Yeah, we could do that. Or we could just keep them and just keep
For next
answering
apps?
our pod. Dude, because the OnlyFans vlogs, people on OnlyFans are getting spoiled.
Yeah, they're
Those
getting
vlogs are sick. Those vlogs should be on YouTube, I feel like, because there's just...
Well, we can still post one, throw them up, because there's a couple
at a later date.
We'll see.
That was a funny, Mariah was laughing hard at your little, the skit one.
You watched it?
That was funny.
That
was a good
funny.
idea.
That was funny.
Yeah. So that's episode
That's it.
55. We'll get to more questions next week for all the people that sent them in. And peace out, guys.
Peace, pussies.
Love y'all.